Hello guys, welcome back. I assume it's a welcome back. If you're tuning into this part now before all the other parts, you're doing it wrong. Just saying. But I won't judge you if you are doing this. But either way, welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. If you remember last part, we did quite a lot of stuff actually. That was probably our most productive part in terms of story progression or just getting stuff done. So we pretty much dealt the whole of Team Rocket. We dealt with Team Rocket in the Celadon Game Corner. We dealt with Team Rocket in Lavender Tower. And yeah, we saved Mr. Fuji and we got the Poke Flute, if you remember. The Poke Flute is a thing that allows you to wake up sleeping Pokemon. And if you remember, that sleeping Pokemon blocking the road in front of Celadon. And on the east side of Cerulean City, I think it's the Cerulean City. The east side of Vermilion City, we can now get rid of those Pokemon we're using the Poke Flute. However, we're not going to do that today because I'm going to show off a very famous and well-known glitch that allows you to catch the legendary Pokemon Mew. That's right, Mew. And if you're wondering, what the fuck, Mew? Like the legendary Pokemon, the 151st Pokemon? Yeah, that's right. It is technically a legit way, and it's the only legit way you can catch Mew. But it's also a glitch at the same time, so basically I'm going to be abusing a glitch. And yeah, I know that plenty of people have done this before, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it anyway. So, if you remember, Charizard is now, our Charmeleon evolved into a Charizard. Because we got HMO2 Fly, let's use it. Let's teach HMO2 Fly to Charizard so we can actually fly around the place. I wouldn't recommend teaching Fly to a Charizard if you're going to use it competitively or just as a moveset. But because, well, it's Generation 1 and you can probably get away with you teaching Fly to a Charizard. Why not? But in the future games, I probably wouldn't teach Charizard Fly. But in Generation 1, it's okay. But yeah, now that we have Fly, it lets us go to all the cities we've been to before. You want to go back to Cerulean City. There is two ways to do this glitch. I'm going to show you the way you can do it in Pokemon Yellow, but there is another way you can do it, and it is different for Pokemon Red and Blue respectively. So, what do you want to do is to come up here. To come up to go up the Niagara Bridge and go back to where we got our where we got our Charmander basically. So, when you come up here, you want to save. You want to save because it is very easy to fuck this up. Ignore my playtime. Yes, I know my playtime's really, really long. I haven't actually played this game for 28 hours. That's just how it is, okay? Trust me. But yes, now that you've done that, if you go down here, you'll see that there's a trainer in that patch of grass. I purposely avoided that guy, and in fact, I never even showed you that there was a trainer down there before. If you remember, there was also a trainer that I avoided on the way to Bill's house a couple parts ago. There's also a reason why I avoided that trainer as well. Basically, what you want to do is pretty much, you got to be quick with your fingers, basically. Make sure you have your finger above the start button, pretty much the button that lets you press pause. This is why you want to save, because you can't mess this up. When you walk down here, press pause as quick as you can. And I fucked up. And this was not supposed to happen. So I'm going to cut to when I actually do correctly. I'll see you in a second. This is awkward. Okay, like I said before, you want to go down here and press start. What the? Right, like I said, you walk down here and press start. There you go. Third time is the charm. Third time is the charm. So once you've done that, you want to use your Charizard or whatever Pokemon you can to use Fly. You don't have to use Fly. If you want, you can do this much earlier. I could have showed this earlier with an Abra. A lot of people always use Abra because Abra can learn Teleport. Either way, whatever one you decide to choose, it doesn't make a difference. Basically, you want to choose your Pokemon, that whatever it is, you want to fly to Cerulean City. And once this happens, you'll see that the trainer has seen you, but you'll fly away anyway. And because of that, this tricks the game. This tricks Pokemon Yellow to think that you're still in a battle. When you've done this, you can't access your menu button. So when you try press start, which I'm trying to do right now, you see I can't access, what's his face? I'm losing words here. I can't access my Pokemon, I can't access my inventory, I can't press save, I can't do anything like that. Now, this is the next part which is important. So basically, you gotta come up here, you gotta go up the Nugget Bridge once again, because remember, the game still thinks you're still in that battle with the other trainer. Now, you want to keep going to the right. You want to keep going back this way. You want to go back to the trainer that you purposely missed before. If you've already fought the trainer, you're fucked. You have to have left that trainer. This trainer here, the one that I have purposely left out, you want to go 2 steps up and go this way to fight the trainer. If you don't do that, the game will crash. So you want to fight the trainer by going 2 steps up and fighting him there. If you remember, you have to fight him from that position, because if you do not, the game will crash. Once you've done that, you just fight it like a normal Pokemon battle. So he sends out, I think he just sends out a Slowpoke. Yeah, sends out a Slowpoke. Level 7, easy peasy, right? No problem. So you just quickly destroy him with my Jolteon. Anything will do. Oh yeah, make sure you have Pokeballs stocked up, because yeah, level 17. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you want that Pokeball stocked up, because obviously if you're going to catch a legendary Pokemon, you want to make sure you're prepared, right? So yeah, once you finally destroy his Slowpoke, and that's that. Easy. Now that you've done this, the next important thing is, you don't want to do anything else. You want to just keep heading back to the left. Just keep heading back to the left, back to where you were before. You want to just keep going this way, you want to keep going this way, you want to keep going this way. Now, your start button will automatically trigger. I didn't press start, I didn't press anything. All I did was keep walking to the left. When you walk to this point of the game will automatically, for some reason, I don't know why, it automatically just triggers your pause menu to come up. Just press exit on your pause menu, and boom, you'll get a wild Pokemon battle for no reason. And this is what happens. Boom, a wild Mew has appeared. And yeah, now that we've got this wild Mew, why don't we say we try to capture it? So I'm going to send out our HM slave and see if we can weaken it down and capture it for our team. I'm not actually going to use it on my team, I just want to catch it because it's a Mew after all. So yeah, we'll just use Scratch. I think it only knows Pound, so you don't have to worry about that. So it shouldn't be a threat at all to your team. Okay, I think I'll use Cut's a bit stronger. If you want to use Mew on your team, it's not a bad idea, but I just don't like using legendaries on my team because Mew is actually a really, really strong Pokemon. So, and it's Psychic, and Psychic types are OP as fuck in Generation 1. So, I'm not going to do that. But let's weaken it as much as we can. One more cut should do the job, unless I crit it and it dies, then that's a bit awkward. Yep, nice and red. I don't actually have many Pokeballs. I only have 4 Pokeballs and 1 Great Ball, but hopefully it's enough to catch it anyway, so I'm going to throw a Great Ball at it. Go! The catch rate is quite standard. See, it wasn't actually that hard to catch. It's got quite a good, like, it's not a low catch rate, but it's not high. It's got like a medium catch rate. So yeah, you just catch it like that. Pokeball, Great Ball should do the job, and boom, we have caught ourselves a Mew, the legendary Pokemon. This is the only way you can get Mew legitimately. Well, I say legitimately, but it is a glitch technically. So it's up to you to say if it's legitimate or not. But yeah, if you want to get, if you want to catch Mew in Pokemon Red and Blue, it's different. It's the same concept in terms of you have to use Fly or Teleport just before the trainer sees you, and you gotta still fight that Slowpoke trainer. But the areas are different, and it's just a tiny bit different. If you want to know how to do that, then look it up, because there's plenty of places on the internet that you can look this stuff up for. It's a pretty common glitch nowadays. But like I said, it's the only way you can catch Mew, and it's technically the only way you can catch them all, I guess. But now that we've done that, let's continue on with the story, shall we? So I'll see you all back at Celadon City. So I'll see you in a second. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to cut. I've got Fly. Why do I need to cut? You know, now that we've got Fly, it makes everything a lot easier. So, and away we go. Let's pop on our bike, actually. That's not a bad idea. Oh, and the music's gone. But yeah. So, actually, before we do that, I do actually want to stock up on Pokeballs. Yeah, I do want to stock up on Pokeballs. So I'll see you in a second when I've stocked up Pokeballs, because obviously we're going to be catching some Pokemon in the future, and yeah, I want to be prepared just in case. I'll see you in a second. And we're back, guys. So, like I said, I bought some Pokeballs. I only bought 20 because I don't think I need that much. 20 Great Balls, not Pokeballs, I got 20 Great Balls. 20 Great Balls should do the trick. Oh, I forgot to sell my Nugget. I'll sell my Nugget after, but yeah. Like I said, remember this fat fuck that's lying on the road? Yeah, now we can finally wake it up, so make sure to send whatever Pokemon out ready to fight it, I guess, because it is going to be a Pokemon battle. If you want to, you can save, which is what I will do right now, actually. Like I said, it's always good to save before very good fights, even though the Mew fight was won, but yeah. Let's save here. I see Pokemon blocks away. So yes, it's still saying that you want to have your Poke Flute in your inventory and use it. You'll play the Pokemon Flute. It's quite a nice tune actually, but I don't know how this wakes up a Pokemon, because this, I don't know, it just does. Don't ask me the technicalities of how it works. And yeah, the Snorlax wakes up and it attacks in an angry, grumpy rage. And boom, you get the wild Pokemon battle with Snorlax. Level 30. And it's up to you if you want to catch it. But there's only 2 Snorlaxes in the game. There's the one in Celadon and the one in Vermilion. You might want to catch it because obviously these are the only 2 ways you can complete your Pokedex. And I just highly recommend catching it because it's a unique encounter, I guess. So let's try do our best to catch it. It is a very powerful Pokemon. Don't underestimate it because it is very, very powerful. Level 30, it's got high defense, it's got a hell of attack. The only downside is that it's slow, obviously. But it is a powerful force to be reckoned with, so you gotta be careful. So I'm using Thunderbolt here to kind of lower it down a bit. Level 30. Does look how much damage is for one headbutt. Yeah, but it's down to orange health. Let's for a normal Pokeball actually. And yes, this is where we come into a problem. There is a chance that your Pokeball will just outright miss the Pokemon entirely. This is a concept that was only in Generation 1. After Generation 1, they sort of scrapped it. But, yeah, because of that, the only way for you to be able to throw a Pokeball at it and it doesn't miss is when the Pokemon's either asleep or you just get lucky. Because I think it's like a 10% chance that the Pokeball will hit the Pokemon and try and capture it. Otherwise, 90% of the time, it will just miss. But once it's asleep, I think it's a 100% chance to hit. Well, not capture, but like the Pokeball will hit the Pokeball. The Pokeball will hit the Pokemon. So take advantage of Snorlax while he's asleep because rest is very, very annoying. Rest will obviously restore Snorlax back to full health, but he goes back to sleep and then he wakes up again, for fuck's sake. So yeah. It is a hard Pokemon to capture. I wouldn't say it's the hardest Pokemon to capture, but it's definitely harder than the normal Pokemon. But whilst we're doing this, because it's going to take quite a long time, I want to try talk about Mew, because obviously a lot of people will question why do you have to do these certain steps to capture Mew, because it is a very bizarre glitch if you think about it, because no other Pokemon game ever has something like this again. As far as I'm concerned, I can't get into much technical explanations about it because I'm not a wizard and I didn't make the game, but it's from what I could read online and from what I could gather, it has something to do with like hexadecimal numbers. And if you don't know what hexadecimal numbers are, they're like special numbers that are sort of code. It's like binary but not binary. It's special kind of numbers that are used in game development, software development, I guess you could say. And the reason why we had to do those certain amount of steps is so we could generate, because every Pokemon has a set hexadecimal number. I don't know what the exact number is, so like I said, I don't exactly know. But basically, by doing those certain steps, it automatically, like I said, the Pokemon will actually hit the Pokemon there, but it didn't mean anything. But yeah, like I said, it automatically triggers, and it just happened. It's just a coincidence. I don't know how someone would figure this out without like hacking the game and doing this, but I don't know. But like I said, it's just a coincidence that it just happened to hit the exact same hexadecimal number as Mew. I'm assuming that if you knew the hexadecimal numbers, or you got really into the programming side, you could probably find out the hexadecimal numbers for every single Pokemon, and therefore you could probably do different kinds of ways to activate that glitch to let you encounter any Pokemon. But obviously, no one really cares about that because every Pokemon is obtainable in the game apart from Mew, which is why people decided to only do it for Mew, obviously. So yeah, that's all I know. It just happens to be that Slowpoke trainer, and yeah, I don't know. It just happens to be that Slowpoke. I think the most important part is that Slowpoke trainer. I think that Slowpoke trainer just happens to have the exact same hexadecimal trigger number as Mew, which is why Mew appears, I guess. I never really looked into it carefully. I just know it's a thing, and yeah, okay, and Johto instead. Oh, fantastic. Just fantastic. But yeah, like I said, this Snorlax is a pain in the arse to catch. So let's send a Primate, actually. It's literally is just luck, because it's just so annoying that the balls can miss, but if you do catch it like that, yes, we caught it, boom. Like I said, it is literally just chance that if the Pokemon goes in the Pokeball or not. You gotta wonder how you can miss a Snorlax with a Great Ball. I mean, the Snorlax is so fucking big. How do you miss? Unless a Snorlax has, like, I don't know, unless he's Neo from the Matrix and he can deflect Pokeballs. I don't understand how you can constantly miss a Pokemon using a Pokemon of that size anyway. But yeah, this is only in Generation 1, Red, Blue, and Yellow. After Red, Blue, and Yellow, they sort of scrapped that mechanic. I guess it's a good thing, because it did make catching Pokemon sort of bullshit. But yeah, now that we finally caught Snorlax, I am happily gonna say that Snorlax will be part of my team. It wasn't actually originally gonna be part of my team. I was debating it for a very long time, but I finally decided it will be on my team. And you know what? What better way of finishing off the episode than getting Snorlax into our party and let him have a battle, I guess. So I'll see you in a second when I get him out of the box. Oh, and heal Jolteon up as well, of course. Okay, and we're back. Snorlax is finally in our party. Okay. I forgot in Generation 1, Pokemon that are sent to the PC don't automatically fully heal up, because in the later games, if you put a Pokemon in the PC, it would automatically restore it back to full health like it would be in a Pokemon Center. But in Generation 1, we don't, so you just gotta heal him up as usual. I deposited Mew back in the box, because obviously we're not going to be using him, so... Snorlax is finally part of our team, which is awesome! Snorlax is a fantastic party member. Yes, it is slow, but it is so powerful. It's defensive. It's got a lot of HP. It's a definite great Pokemon, excuse me, to have on your team. I just had dinner, which is why I'm trying not to burp, because that would be very rude. I do want to sell off some of the items we did get from the Rocket Corner, like the nuggets, so I'm going to do that now. So I'll see you when I've done that as well. Okay, and that's done. So now we can finally proceed on to the left, because yeah, now that Fat Fuck Snorlax is out the way, we can proceed on. I will tackle the other Snorlax that we saw in Vermilion City. I'm not sure if I'll do it off screen. I haven't decided yet. I might show it as a separate episode. I haven't decided yet, so I'll get back to you on that one. So another area we can go to, if you go upstairs, what do these guys have to say? I'm going for a ride with my girlfriend. I actually thought you were a girl, no offense. I actually genuinely thought you were a girl. Unless you are a girl, then I have no, I don't have any, you know, I don't look down on homosexuality or anything like that. Everyone's all equal and stuff. Just saying, you know. I am fine with homosexuality. I think people should be happy with being whoever they want to be. But yeah. This person, I think this is the Cycle Lane. Yes, the Cycle Lane. This is pretty much in every Pokemon game. It sort of becomes like a traditional trademark kind of thing. But yes, you have to have a bike at this point in the game. So it is compulsory to get that bike. I mean, obviously, it's good to have anyway because it's useful. But you do need the bike, otherwise you won't be able to proceed on. If you don't have a bike, they won't let you go in here. But if you do, you can finally zoom around and go, wee! I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, there's a shit ton of trainers on the Cycle Lane. And yeah, I will fight all of them. Like I said, I'll only fight the compulsory ones on screen. But because I want to show off Snorlax's first fight. Yeah, so let's find what trainer we can fight first. Let's just scroll down here. Because it's downhill, you don't actually have to hold the control pad. It automatically goes down by itself. Like I'm not pressing any buttons and automatically goes down, which is pretty cool. There's a patch of grass to the right if you want to fight. If you want to fight wild Pokemon as usual, but we don't need to do that. So yeah, and you gotta fight Q-balls, and yeah, they're just Pokemon trainers you can fight. So yeah, like I said, I always recommend fighting every single Pokemon trainer on each route because it's good XP. But I'm not going to show on video because that would get really, really boring and no one wants to see me fight 20 Pokemon trainers in one episode. Unless I have to, then I will. But yeah. But did you see how powerful Snorlax just casually just one-hit KO'd that Mankey with one headbutt? So let's see if Snorlax can do this Primeape. Almost did it, 2 hits it will take, but yeah. Snorlax is just a beast. I love Snorlax. Its move pool as well is pretty good. Snorlax can learn quite a lot of good, strong, diverse moves. So that's why I decided to pick up Snorlax for my team. I mean, I was going to go against it because I had another Pokemon in mind, but I don't know. Snorlax is just an awesome Pokemon. So let's see. Let's try finish the cycle lane without any more Pokemon trainer battles. Some of these are compulsory. I don't know how many are, but some are, some aren't. So I think a lot of them are mostly okay, this one's compulsory. Some of them are optional, so if you really don't like fighting, then you can avoid them. So, but obviously I'm avoiding them for video reasons, but I wouldn't recommend avoiding them if you're playing it normally. So, WEEZING, the evolved version of coughing. First time we've seen this. Am I the only one who thought that WEEZING's second head, or like that bump, was like some deformed, mutated, I don't know, some mutated bruise or something on the side of I always thought that, but I don't even know what WEEZING's supposed to be. Like, I know some of these Pokemon are based off Japanese creatures, some are based off just normal animals, but I never understood what coughing is supposed to be. It's coughing and wheezing anyway. They're just like purple balls with faces. I don't know. Because like I know Muck and Grimer are just to represent sludge, like sewer stuff, which that makes sense. I don't know what Snorlax is supposed to represent. I think it's supposed to represent some Japanese creature. God knows, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what coughing is supposed to be. I've never been a massive fan of coughing or wheezing. I like the names. I thought you have to admit, Game Freak were pretty smart with the Pokemon names. I like the puns. I mean, coughing, wheezing, get it? Because it's pollution, get it? Yeah. You know, I found it quite humorous, but yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know, but whatever. But yeah, apart from that, the cycle lane is actually pretty short, because we are actually at the end of the cycle lane, and we only had to fight one compulsory trainer. But I will be fighting all those trainers off screen, like I said, because experience is very good. But we don't need to do that. And actually, let's go up here and see what they have to say. Anything else here? What does this dude have to say? He looks like a chef. I'm looking for Tangela. Want to trade one for Parasect? That's a terrible trade, because you can catch Parasect in the wild. And Tangela, well, Tangela is a rare Pokemon. It doesn't have any uses. But I just don't see a point in trading it, because you can get Parasect more easily any other way. There's more trainers down there, but not going to avoid them. And we've encountered another city! Fuschia City! I think that's the name, yeah, it's the name of the city, Fuschia City. In case you haven't noticed by now, all the cities in Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue, they're all based off colors, because, you know, there is Palette Town, you know, color palettes. You get Viridian, which is a color, Pewter is a color. You get Cerulean, which is a color blue. You get Vermilion, which is like an orange-yellow color. You get Saffron and Lavender, which are both shades of purple. Celadon, which is a shade of green. And you get Fuschia, which is a shade of purple as well. So yeah, I'm smart, I guess. Yay for Game Freak, question mark. But as you can see, there is another gym here. Woohoo! This will be our 5th gym badge, which is pretty good. We are making quite good progress on the story. But we will not be challenging the gym this part. And yeah, there's actually a lot of things in Fuschia City that you can do. Like Celadon City, there's a shit ton of things that you can do here. And I will be showing them off next part, because I think we've done quite a lot of this part, and I think we should end it off here. So, next time we will explore around Fuschia City, see what's there to offer, possibly challenge the gym if we have time. I think we will have time to challenge the gym, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and like I said, I will be fighting all the trainers off screen. And if you have any questions about the Mew glitch that I showed in this video, or something I didn't clarify properly, please let me know, so I can clarify it better, I guess. And yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next part.